Hi, I'm Lorenzo from 6pillars, and thanks for joining us. George from Novatti Group is joining us today, and we're going to be talking about AWS native auto-remediation. So George, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Lorenzo.
So first up, I was hoping to cover off exactly who is Novatti Group. I mean, I know that you guys are an ASX-listed financial services company, but if you could tell us a little bit more about that, that would be great.
The Novatti Group is a fintech based in Melbourne, Australia. Our company's mission is to allow businesses to pay and be paid. To facilitate this, we've got a number of products like payments acquiring, card issuing, cross-border transaction, and alternate payments. Our technology platform is hosted in AWS, and it's my primary responsibility to keep this platform secure.
Understandable. So, I mean, as the CISO of an ASX-listed FSI, there's a pretty reasonable responsibility that you have on your shoulders. But what are your main challenges? If you could walk us through maybe your main challenges and even what keeps you up at night.
As a CISO of a fintech, it's quite difficult to get any sleep these days. But we are a constantly evolving and innovating company. It's a fine balance to strike between innovation and security. And the main challenge I have is to build the guardrails where the environment is secure, but our development and tech teams can innovate and grow the business.
Fabulous. And in terms of 6pillars, I mean, when did you first hear about 6pillars with specific regard to the AWS native auto-remediation that you now use? How did you come across that?
I've been an advisor to the Cybersecurity Accelerator program for a number of years. And I came across 6pillars, your organization, through one of the demo days. What really caught my attention was the ease by which the product integrates into an environment, detects security issues, and automatically remediates these issues with no disruption.
And I mean, we've spoken about 6pillars and AWS native auto-remediation, but why AWS? I mean, why did you choose AWS above other hyperscale providers?
AWS is the leading cloud computing environment. What I really like about AWS is all the tools and frameworks to keep the organization secure. We are a big fan of the Well-Architected framework, and we get cybersecurity consultants coming in to perform Well-Architected framework reviews. This usually takes between 3 and 4 weeks, but with 6pillars, we can perform a Well-Architected framework within an hour.
Exceptional. So, I mean, in terms of, rather than the technology, really talking to the business benefits, what kind of business benefits have you experienced as a result of both 6pillars and also AWS native auto-remediation?
The security of the organization and the security of the customer data we hold is a primary objective of the organization. With 6pillars, we can not only detect misconfigurations and security risks, we can remediate these issues with no disruption and less downtime. The mean time to remediate security issues is a huge benefit we get out of 6pillars.
That's great. Thank you so much for joining us today, George.